I want to learn how to speedrun Minecraft. The problem is, I don't know anything about it. So in today's video, we're going to be learning everything there is to know about speedrunning in Minecraft. We're going to start with a run where I don't know anything, and then we're going to end with a finale run where I show off everything that I've learned and I get the best time I can get. You guys are going to join me for the bear of speedrunning Minecraft, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. So basically, when you're speedrunning, you want to spawn an island and then find either a buried treasure, which is good for the iron, or you want to find a shipwreck. And when you find those, you get iron, which can be used to craft a flint and steel and a bucket, which you need to make this speed portal when you find one in a magma ravine. And then you go down, you make a speed portal. This is Xylonox on the world record run making his speed portal, and it's pretty awesome how fast he can make this right here. Okay, so once you make it into the nether, there are 4 different bastion types, and you want to find one of them. The 4 different kind are bridge, and then there's stables, there's housing, and there's treasure. It doesn't matter which one you get, but I haven't ran them, so I don't know which one is the hardest. But once you find those, you're basically, that's where you find your gold, and you trade with your piglins to get your ender pearls. And it's a pretty insane process, and it's probably like one of the biggest parts in the speedrun, one of the hardest parts definitely. And then after that, you go and find your nether fortress, where you find the blade spawner, so you can get the blaze rods, you know, everything that you need. And then you get out, and then starts the end, reaching the end part. Okay, so now that you are out of the nether, you need to find the end. And to do this, you use basically trigonometry with 2 end pearls, and you basically just line up the angles that they go out at, and then you make a line. Like, this is like a theoretical line that goes out, and where those, you can use math to find where those lines will intersect and make an X at. And that's basically where the stronghold is. So that's how you find that area, and that was Rekrep doing that. And then here is a 1 cycle. This is how you kill the ender dragon. So we're basically just studying our film right now. This is the best example available, and this is Xylonox on his world record run. Okay, so this is my first run ever. I really didn't have any idea what I was doing. This is going to be our baseline run, and here I'm just kind of looking for a treasure chest, or a treasure, what's it called, boat, pirate boat, to see if I can find one. But nope, I don't find one. So I head over to this village, and this whole run is pretty scuffed. I don't have the greatest idea what I'm doing here. Basically, I just want to kill the iron golem and get some iron, but I don't know if he's enough. I think I might find some iron later. I go grab some wood quick, and then I come back to slay this iron golem, and it's kind of raggedy. I missed him a couple times there, but I need his iron. But I craft a bucket and shears. I need 1 more iron for flint and steel. I have absolutely no idea why I did that. Like, no idea. So then, I also crafted up some doors, because you need doors. But luckily, I found a broken ship, and that gave me the iron that I needed. Thankfully. Oh gosh, that would have been so annoying to get more iron. But then I find the stuff that I need in there, and then I find a magma ravine, and we go down. As of now, I have absolutely no idea how to build a portal underwater at all. I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so I'm just kind of randomly placing blocks, just kind of like trying to think out how to make a portal. And then I almost die here. I just can't make y'all suffer through this. It's pretty bad. It's definitely one of my more raggedy moments. The doors don't go there at all. That is not how it goes. Not at all. But then I finally get it going. I got a little rhythm here. Place my first piece of obsidian. Place the other one on top, and now we're rolling, baby. Now we got the portal going. So I don't really know what I'm doing, but I figured out a little bit. And then there goes the last obsidian. But wait, we forgot flint and steel, so I have to go back to the top and grab some gravel, and then I finally make it back, and I have to drain this puppy. So I get all the water out, and then we head into the nether. And you'll never believe what happens in the nether. We walk in. Beautiful. And we die. We die right. Ah! So you guys can probably tell that I'm not the best at speedrunning just yet. But let's get into a sick training montage like it's freaking Rocky. Alright, we're ready to get some runs in, so let's get after it. We're ready to frickin' go. I was doing a lot of good runs, and on some good ones, I died and got so mad. It was so tough. After finally making it to the end dungeon, after an hour and a half of playing, of speedrunning, it's not very fast. I'm not going very fast, am I? Is it too much for a task to find the end portal? I couldn't find it. And I give up on that run. I couldn't find the end portal. It was insane. And after finally making it to the end, a million years later of speedrunning, I finally get into the end. And I bet it wouldn't be the biggest surprise to anybody what might happen next. This is the most embarrassing thing ever. He's perching. Wow, I suck. We can still kill him. No! God! But then, after all of these failures that took forever, we had the frickin' glory run, baby. Let me walk y'all through this one. Alright, so I start this run, and there's nothing really here, so there's this thing, and it's called cave strats, and it's basically, oh, but I spotted a village. I go to the village, and this village is stacked beyond frickin' belief. It is insane. I see one blacksmith right there, and I go over to it, and then there's also another one in this village. So in this blacksmith, that is 3 diamonds from the blacksmith. Oh my gosh, that is freaking insane. That is insane. So basically, I gather up this wood right here. You always need wood in a speed run. You know. I mean, I don't know if you can skip it or not, but I mean, I guess you freaking could skip it. But I mean, I don't really know. But yeah, I make an axe because I already have the pickaxe, so I don't need to make a pickaxe with it. So then I get that, and then I go over and I kill this iron golem right here, hit him, and then I go and I tower up. That was pretty smooth right there of me. That's some pro speedrunning that I got, and I got that shiz down. This is like the luckiest I've ever been in a speedrun ever, and I made the freaking most of it. It was freaking awesome. And then I killed that guy. I don't know how much he drops. I think he drops a pretty good amount. Is that 5? But yeah, and then I gather up this hay because I am a bad speedrunner and I need a lot of food so that I can survive. So, and then I can chop up this wood really quick. We're going to use that later on. You need to make beds, but actually I can just gather beds from this village. So, does it matter at all? Nope, not at all. But I go in there, a lot of food, a lot of emeralds, you know. I already got all the iron I need, so I don't really need those emeralds to do any trading. But then that blacksmith got me decked out back there. So now I'm just kind of going to gather more beds and stuff. These chests are pretty looted with this food. So that was the most raggedy I've ever been in trying to grab anything out of a chest in my whole life. I was just so in shock at how good of a seed this was. It was crazy. I mean, if a pro speedrunner could finish the seed way faster than I did. So remember, I found that one blacksmith, and I keep telling y'all there's going to be a second one, but I'm not seeing it yet. So I think there was a second one, but maybe I must be mistaken. And oh yeah, there is, because I get full. It's crazy. You got to see what just goes down, but it's kind of boring collecting all these beds. But I mean, I guess it has to be done. So I grab that, and then I run over here, and what do you know? A rune portal in the frickin' water. And look, it is a fully completed rune portal, except for 2 pieces. And what does the village have? A blacksmith with 2 sources of lava. So that's perfect to make a frickin' finish off a portal. So I grab those 2, I grab that one, and then that's the second one going in right there. And then I have to block it all off, so I block it all off with wood planks, and then I go inside and I light it. So we are good to go now, and then I get into the nether, and I click pause so that I can look at the second E value to see if it shoots up, because if it shoots up, then we're freaking good, baby. We freaking have a bastion nearby, and it's obvious in plain sight. Like, I think I might be able to literally see it from here, but I just check to make sure. I think you can see it right there. It's that other way, and this is like perfect terrain for traveling in the nether. It's just beautiful. Like, what are the odds I get this seed? But yeah, I really needed it to get a good run, so I get that, and then I change my render or my FOV back so that I can actually see something, and I figure out that it's this way because I look at the first E value. So by seeing that, I really can get a good like sense of where a bastion is, because that means how many entities are spawned in that area. So I run over here. You can see it right there, but I don't go to it. I craft up some bread. So once I get that bread, I'm basically good to go, and then I see the bastion right there, and I freaking freak out. I freak out, so I freaking pause it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what are the odds of this shiz? It's actually happening. This is gonna be the run, and I know it. I freaking know it. So I go over and I get ready to route this bastion, and I know it's a bridge bastion because, or not a bridge. Wait, yeah, a bridge, because you can see that big gap in the middle, and that's what bridge bastions have. They have this bridge, which is why it's called bridge, leading up to the bastion. And yeah, basically if you go up there and then you go over, there's a bigger bridge, not that one that's sticking out right there. There's a bigger one that's leading into the bastion. So you can basically get, and that's where the gold blocks are. There's a little like pedestal of gold blocks that you just mine, and then you have your gold. That's really what you need. But there's a million piglins, zoglins there, so I deal with them, and then I build up one level, and I find the real bridge that I need to be in, and look at all that freaking gold right there, baby. That is beautiful. And then, so I need to kind of block myself in because I don't want to get attacked by the hoglins, because they don't like when you're stealing their gold. They don't like it. No matter if you're wearing gold stuff, they just freaking, they don't like it. I couldn't tell you. I mean, they like their gold. But yeah, I mine this up, and it kind of takes a little bit because I mine like all of it. I'm not taking. I think you guys know by now that I am not taking any chances, bro. I'm not taking a chance. So I mine it all just in case we have it all, so that I don't mess up any trades. And then typically in a bridge bastion, you go into the middle. So here I'm just trying to kind of luring these piglins off me, and I want to dig them in a hole, but I don't do that right here. I just place that there, so I think they eventually go in there. But that also keeps them from attacking me because they're more focused on the gold than me. So I go over there, and then right here you place a block here, and then you jump up, and then you build up, and you break this block, and then you go over here, and then you go out to the right, and sometimes there's a two block wide chest area, and you can get that. But if there isn't, then you go to the other side and you get that. But there wasn't there wasn't a double chest anywhere in sight, so I had to go back to my original piglins over here, and then I start trading with them, and they basically just give me everything that I need, and they set me up with the pearls and everything, so it was pretty great. Those piglins were actually pretty tough, and they really hooked me up. So then I get all this stuff. I really kind of go overkill. Like, I have so much stuff. Like a pro speedrunner would have left like an hour ago, but I'm still sticking here, man. I need all the loot I can get. And then here I'm trying to find a fortress. So if you look at the bottom right, there's that pie chart. That pie chart is used for a lot of things, and and if the blue pops up, that means that there's a spawner. So if there's a spawner, that means there's a fortress. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of how it goes. But also there can be a treasure bastion, which has the spawn. Wait, no. Housing? Treasure. Stables? I don't know. Treasure. That has a spawner in it. But most of the time it'll be a fortress. So I see that blue pops up, but it was a lot of chunks away, and it was kind of bugging me out because I think my stuff was like broken. It was busted. It wasn't working the way it was supposed to do. So basically, you click F3F to raise your render distance until that blue pops up in the pie chart, and once it does, then you lower it by 1, and then you walk out chunks to see which way the fortress is in, because if you go one chunk to the left and the blue pops up again, then you're obviously getting close to it. And then I was mining to the fortress, and look at the time. The time difference is insane. Look at that. How much time did I freaking spend trying to find this fortress? It was insane. I sold so bad. You know why I couldn't find it? It was because I was digging in the ceiling. I was digging in the ceiling of the nether. That's why I couldn't find it, because I was probably digging above it. This is probably the second bastion, or the freaking fortress there is, and I was digging above it. So I waste basically 20 minutes of my run there. I mean, you don't really have to call it. You can't really call it a speed run at this point. You really just call it finishing Minecraft in a way that I don't play the normal route of the game. That's what you can freaking call it. That's what I should freaking name this video: learning how to finish Minecraft in a way that I don't play through it normally. That's what I'm learning that. I'm not doing it, but I am actually getting a lot better. Like, I used to not be able to, like, now I can find a fortress, find a bastion. I used to just randomly roam the nether, so now I'm getting a lot better. And here I'm just getting all my blaze rods. I kind of go overkill because I don't want to risk throwing pearls and it breaking and losing this run. So I kind of go overkill, and I kill quite a bit of blazes that I probably didn't need to kill. You really need 6, and I think that I got 8. So I killed a couple more blazes than I really needed to, but I mean, it worked out for me. I'm not risking it. This run is perfect, except for finding the fortress, but I'm not freaking risking it. Are you crazy? Like, I was so hyped when I found that bastion because I knew that this run was going to form out to be perfect, and then I got sick when I couldn't find the fortress. But we're turning out all right here, so yeah. And then I just keep on killing them. I think I already have a good amount. I haven't checked my inventory anytime soon. There, you see, I couldn't read it there, but you guys probably could read it. And then I get back into the overworld, and I do a little triangulation thing, and I got enough obsidian that I can do 2 nether portals. So this basically tells you how far away the fortress is by looking at the angle shift in where you throw the eyes. So it's pretty cool. And I'm not very good at it still, and I don't use that calculation thing that tells you exactly where it is. I personally think that that's a little bit cheating. But I mean, like, you could do it by hand, like you could literally do the math by hand, but it's just kind of dumb, like, because you have like a pause limit or something. I literally don't know how it works, but I mean, I'm kind of a noob at speedrunning, but you know, and the speedrun community, I don't really spend much time in it, but like, I'm trying to get better, and I'm actually getting pretty better, I'm improving. And I'm getting better. So I go back to the nether and travel, and then I make my another portal in the nether, like 100 blocks out, because that ender eye told me it was like 500, so I basically went 800. I kind of sold. It actually told me it was like 600 maybe. I don't actually remember the exact numbers for how much of an angle shift, but it was more than 0.1, so that's less than 1,000, but I kind of went 800. So then I get out of the portal, and then I start getting some food that I need, but not really. But it comes in helpful later. But then I throw my pearls at a different location. I follow them a little bit, and I get back, and I figure out that the end room is right frickin' here. What do you know? It's frickin' game time, baby. So I open up my F3 menu, and I go to the chunk coordinate 3-3, because that's always where the initial staircase spawns of a stronghold. I was looking for the word stronghold forever. I just kept calling it the end dungeon, but that's where the stronghold kind of starts. So I set my respawn point, and then I go down below, and I'm digging with a freaking my fist and a wood pickaxe, so cut me some slack here. Look, I get the Stone Age achievement. I haven't gathered any stone in the entire run. That's pretty awesome. But I'm going down here, and it's not actually that far of of a dig down because and what do you freaking know? What do you know? I find the freaking end for it. I find the stronghold, baby, and I go down, and I am shaking in my boots. I don't freaking know what to think. And then I go down this hallway. I'm really just kind of guessing at this point. I'm not going through the most methodical way. Go down this hallway. It's not down this hallway. Look in there. Definitely not down there. Freaking spider, get away from me. And then I get a stroke of luck here. Like I was saying, this is my luckiest run ever. I open up that door. What do you know? The portal is sitting right there. So I get super scared. I'm freaking shivering in my boots. I'm sweating like insane. Like I'm dripping sweat from my armpits. It's insane how nervous I am at this point. But I try to hold it together for the sake of the run. I know this has to freaking be the one. And these silverfish are so annoying, bro. They're just so annoying. Like, get away from me. So I take every ounce of precaution I have, and I break that puppy right there. I mean, I'm not taking a chance. You think I'm taking a chance? I don't want to die. I'm not taking a chance. I gotta finish this freaking video. So I go down here, and then I realize, and then I have enough eyes. They didn't even spawn one in the portal, which is, it's like, it might be a lower chance that one doesn't spawn, that one does spawn. So you can just see that they want me to lose, you know. I mean, that's just how it goes. The whole world is against you, you know. You just gotta fight, you know. You just gotta fight. So I get in the end. This is my second time ever entering the end. Can y'all believe that? I have played on Multi-MC, that launcher, and it tells you how long you played. I've played on that for 2.5 days of speedrunning. 2.5 days of total playtime. What's that? 50 something hours. That is freaking crazy. So you can tell that this definitely means a lot to me. So I place down my obsidian just like that. And I am forgetting something crucial. Go ahead, I'll let y'all guess. What do y'all think it is that I'm freaking forgetting? Well, you wouldn't really know if I'm forgetting it now. It's not an item. I didn't turn on hitboxes. And when you are fighting the dragon, you look directly at the hitboxes. Do you guys understand this? Oh my god, the dragon is perching. It's insane. I don't have the hitboxes on. I'm spamming bets. I have no idea what I'm doing. That one wasn't bad. That one was horrible. That one was not bad. That one was horrible. That one was horrible. I'm on a beds. I'm on a beds. I literally hate this. I literally hate this. How do I not finish this run? So I wait down. I wait. Look at the time difference. I wait until it perches again, and I go in with my extra beds that I freaking brought to make. And I still cannot do it. The second round against the dragon. This is insane. I don't think you guys, and I blow that up. Blow it up. I drop back. Stare directly in the eyes of a freaking Enderman. Oh, miss one. I'm dead. And there goes the hour-long run that I spent after 24 days, or 48 hours and some change of speedrunning. That's how I freaking die in the best run that I've ever had. And this is where I'm ending the video. I bet you guys thought I was going to finish that run. I'm so sorry that it had to end like this. I'll see you all. I'll post some updates. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Worked pretty hard on this video. Thanks.